Hey, what's up, homies? Welcome back to the Homeys Real Estate Podcast. This is your host, Anthony.
I'm Angel.
I'm a realtor.
I'm a lender.
And hopefully together we can give you a pretty good idea of what's happening in today's real estate market. We got a good one for you. It's the beginning of the month. You know what that means? Time to go over the numbers for March for Orange County. Now, there's good news for both buyers and sellers. So we're going to walk you through them. What we're going to do is go speed rounds. I'm going to quickly repeat these numbers and then we'll touch on them slowly. So median sales price, it increased 25,000 since last month and about $64,000 in the last year for Orange County. When we look at active listings, it did increase about 800 more active listings since last month, but it's still down 28.4%. So last March, we're talking about 6,000 active listings. Median days on market, the lowest it's ever been for Orange County. It's now 7 days on market. From the time a home hits the market to goes into escrow, 1 week. That's why you got to be prepared. Have your pre-approval letter ready. Be actively looking on your home search so that you don't miss the home of your dreams. Let's go to new listings. New listings, it increased, right? Good news. We have 18.2% more new listings than last March. About 400 more new listings compared to the year prior. So that's really, really good news. We're going to be on track to have the highest amount of new listings ever. So that's good news for buyers, more options, and hopefully a better chance to get into escrow. When we look at closed or inventory month supply for Orange County, it increased again from 1.3 to 1.6 months. So it now takes 1.6 months for all the homes that are actively on the market to be sold. It did increase, but it still is historically low. A balanced market is 6 to 7 inventory month supply, and then 7+ is a buyer's market. Last thing is closed volume. Am I really believing what I am seeing right now? We have 61.8% more closed volume year over year. The highest we've ever seen, and it's just March. We typically have our highest season or highest time of the year at the end of spring, early summer. $7.2 billion in closed volume. Oh my goodness. Angel, let's recap these numbers. What caught your attention first, median sales price wise?
Really no surprise on that. It's gone up, right? It's continuing to go up. Again, 13.8% from last year. That's how much it's increased. It's an substantial amount of equity that you've gained in a year. So that's really great for everyone owning in Orange County. Definitely getting your money's worth on your properties, continuing to go up. Great, really, really great thing.
Yeah, exactly. So March 2020, we're talking 747,000. March 2021, 850,000. That's $103,000 in equity, right? The good thing about real estate is that you don't need to purchase that money or purchase that home outright. So you can finance that home, put 3.5% down, 5% down. You get the leverage of the whole entire property. If it increases in 1 year, $103,000, that's how much equity you now have. It's ridiculous. Let's look at active listings, Angel. So it did increase, right? But historically, very low, right? Especially compared to the last couple of years. We have about 4,300 active listings. Last March, we're talking about 6,000. So what catches your attention here?
No surprise that it's gone up. It's going to continue to go up, I think, every month as we continue to approach the summertime. And in the summertime, we should see the highest amount for the year. Good sign for buyers, right? The more listings, the more opportunities for you guys to get in homes. And it's also a good thing for sellers that it's so low right now because you're going to get top dollar for your property. So that's good on both sides.
Exactly. Angel touched it right on the dot, right? Not only are homes selling for more than ever, but also faster than ever. 7 days on market. As a seller, who doesn't love that? To sell your home for top dollar and do it quickly, it's like the perfect dream. So what catches your attention here, Angel, about median days on market?
I thought LA counties were low. It was 10. And I know Orange County was going to be less, but to be at 7, that's insane. So I know we kind of touched on it last time when we did the market trends, but to put it in perspective, if it's 7 days on the market, you realistically only have 2 days to see the property, right? But probably it's going to be Saturday, Sunday. Then it's going to be negotiations for probably the next, reviewing offers and a negotiation for the next 2 to 3 days. Counters go out, counter offers, and then it'll be accepted. So you really only have 2 days to go out and see the property. And it goes back to just being ready as a buyer, being pre-approved, making sure you have everything in place to make those offers and make strong offers so you can be considered because it's going to be multiple offers, right? To be considered as one of the top offers and hopefully get a counter offer back. And then in turn, respond with your counter offer really good. If you guys send back a really good counter, hopefully get your offer accepted. But yeah, that's crazy. 7 days is extremely low. And how Anthony touched on it for sellers, if that doesn't excite you and get you happy, you're gonna sell it in 7 days, but you're gonna get top dollar, absolutely top dollar. Probably sell it for, if it's priced right, 30-40K over what you have it on the market for. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it really is. And Angel nailed it right on the dot again, Angel. So as a buyer, you want to be pre-approved before you start to look at homes. For us realtors, sellers and listing agents have gotten really smart. They're like, you know what? There's so much buyer demand right now. I'm not going to show my property to someone who hasn't been pre-approved yet. Why would I waste that slot for someone that still needs to get pre-approved? Whereas I would rather have only the most qualified people that have the pre-approval letter taking those slots to see the home. So again, very, very important. Let's touch on new listings. So this is where it starts to trend back in a good light for buyers. So we have 18.2% more listings than a year prior. So 3,471 in March of 2020 and in March of 2021. And then just 1 year ago, 2,937, right? So about 500, 400 more new listings. This is really good news because we're on track to probably have the most new listings ever for Orange County, or at least to have really substantial amount of new listings. So that's really, really good. More new listings means more options for buyers. And that this is the reason that inventory month supply did increase from 1.3 to 1.6. 1.6 is still really, really low, right? As I mentioned earlier, 6 to 7 is a balanced market. And anything less than 6 is a seller's market. The lower, the more in a seller's market. The higher, the more as a buyer's market. So it takes 1.6 months if no more homes were listed for all the homes to be sold. Angel, what catches your attention about this?
Good thing to continue to trend up. That just again goes back with new listings. We should expect more homes on the market as we approach summer, so that number goes with that. It goes hand in hand with it. But yeah, it's extremely low and kind of ties in with everything. Good time for a seller, just so little inventory. Buyers, very competitive market. Be ready. Make strong offers and be patient, and just continue to be out there looking for your homes. And if you're patient, you're definitely getting something for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember that historically we have more inventory month supply as we head into the hotter summers, right? Or hot season, right? So late spring, early summers when we start to have the highest inventory month supply. So buyers, keep your heads up. There's more listings that are going to be hitting the market. Don't get frustrated. I know it's really tough right now because it's so competitive. Last thing that we need to touch on is closed volume. Boy, this is crazy. Like, I had to refresh my computer. Am I really seeing this? It jumped over $2 billion in just 1 month. We hit the highest number we've ever had in Orange County, and it's March. It's just spring just started. So, Angel, what catches your attention about this closed transaction volume?
I mean, if this is barely April, so March, I should say. It's barely March. Like we said, more homes on the market, more people selling. So this number should go up pretty drastically by the time we hit June, July. So I would assume for sure maybe we're in the 12 million or 12 billion range by that time, which is absolutely insane. That's just crazy. So good indicator for you sellers out there. That you're definitely going to be getting the equity, and then for you buyers in a few months, by having your property, you're going to gain a lot of equity as well.
Absolutely. So, what ties into closed transaction volume? One thing is sales price, obviously, right? We have the highest sales price we've ever had. And then the second thing is listings, inventory. Yes, we have less active inventory, but we have more new listings. So as we continue to have more new listings, we are going to continue to blow these closed transaction volumes out of the water, right? So tremendous time for real estate right now in Orange County. Angel, what is your projection for Orange County moving forward?
Very similar to LA County, like we mentioned on the LA County, market trends. Everything's gonna, as far as sales price, gonna continue to go up. Everything, what's it called? Listings gonna continue to go up. Days on market are still gonna be low. I think for Orange County, we're probably all year gonna be around maybe 12 days or so. So that's extremely low. Yeah, I think again, I know I kind of mentioned this already, but expect home prices to go up, gain equity, salaries, good time for you, buyers, be patient, make offers, and everything will fall into place.
Gotcha. So in January of 2021, just 2 months ago, median sales price was 786,000. It is now 850,000. That's an increase of 64,000. Angel, what is your guess for April of 2021 in 1 month?
April, I'm gonna say the market's gonna continue to get hotter as we approach summer. So I'm gonna say 880, around 880.
$30,000 increase.
That's my guess. 870 to 880. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, 64,000 in 2 months, divide that in half, about 30,000. So yeah, 880.
So maybe even actually higher, 885, maybe potentially.
885. I'm gonna say 880. Angel's gonna go 885. We're gonna look back at this and see who's correct at this time. But yeah, we're both projecting for median sales price in Orange County to go up substantially.
30, at least 30K, we're guessing. So
yeah, that's pretty significant, right? Angel, active listings wise, remember inventory wise, are we going to continue to trend upwards moving forward?
Definitely. Active listings again as we approach summer will continue to go up. Good thing for you buyers, more inventory. Don't think home prices are going to slow down though, as far as like they're going to drop just because there's more homes on the market. Still going to be very, very competitive, and home prices will continue to trend up.
Yep, absolutely. Historically, spring, summer, that's the hottest time of the year. That's the time most homes get listed.
And you got to think also too, we mentioned how more homes get listed, but you also got to realize there's also more buyers, right? Mm-hmm. During the summertime, more people are more willing to make that move and to buy homes. So yes, there's more listings, but it's also going to be a little bit more competitive with more buyers on the market.
Yep, absolutely. That's the best time of the year for most buyers. I actually recently created a video about the seasonality of real estate, and it details that in spring, traditionally around May, June, that's when a lot of buyers want to start looking at homes, because that's typically when school year starts to end. People don't really want to uproot their kids in the middle of a school year. They prefer to wait towards the end of a school year. So this is why we are going to see a lot more buyers in the market then. And then also the holidays passes by already. The weather is better. There's a lot of micro factors, but of course, there's going to be more buyer demand in spring and in summer. Angel, a quick question. What are the interest rates looking like right now?
Interest rates are still really good. They have gone up, but very, very, very good historically speaking. FHA is in the higher twos, so you can still get rates in the twos right now, which is crazy. And then conventional, it all depends on your FICO scores, your down payment, and so forth. But you were talking of low to mid threes, depending on every situation is different, but definitely low to mid threes right now. You can get a conventional loan for.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good to know, Angel. So let's just wrap this up. Offer one piece of advice for both buyers and sellers right now.
Sellers, if you're thinking of selling your home right now, is the time. Definitely the time to sell your property. If you're thinking of upgrading right now, is the time to upgrade. Remember, just because you're selling your home and trying to find a new home doesn't mean if you don't find a home and your home's on the market, you're going to be out of a home. There's contingent sales. that your realtor can explain to you. But bringing that equity over to new property, you can come in with a substantially large down payment, hopefully get rid of mortgage insurance, and maybe even have a payment lower than what you have right now. So very, very good time for you sellers. Buyers, just be ready. That's something I always preach. Have your pre-approval ready. Actively look and be patient. That's the main thing right now, is being patient but not giving up and continuing to look for properties.
Absolutely. Sellers, homes are selling for faster and for more than ever. Who doesn't like that? Buyers, homes are appreciating as fast as they ever have. So if you put 3.5% down, 5% down, you're going to be able to get to 20% equity really quickly. And who doesn't like getting to 20% equity, removing mortgage insurance, making your payment more affordable, right? It's really
no-brainer.
Yeah. So all in all, really, really good time for both buyers and sellers. The real estate market is alive and well. Thank you, homies, for listening in. Again, this is Anthony.
This is Angel.
Angel, one last question. Where can the homies find you?
At Your Mortgage Angel on Instagram.
At Your Mortgage Angel. You know where to find us. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Take care, y'all.
Thank you.
Hey, homies, it's Anthony. This podcast contains my opinions and is for educational purposes only. It does not guarantee any projections and should not serve as a basis for any purchase or sale in real estate.